did it. I did it.
Well, y'all, it's about that time, fifth quarter time. Another edition of the fifth quarter. Um, we in week 6, and we're gonna do the recap of week 5. We're gonna see what went down in week 5. We're gonna see what we got coming up for week 6, and it was some good games played week 5. You know, some good games went down. Right now, it's 2 undefeated teams left. That's the Cardinals and Cowboys. Cowboys and Cardinals, the only 2 undefeated teams left. Let's see who can survive another week of being undefeated. But let's get into the recap. First, we had E-Ball Jets win against the Bengals, and E-Ball won 21-14. Bengals competed, but just came up 7 points short. Bengals have definitely been on the losing side with this team. Like, you know, they just haven't been able to get it together over there, you know. So the Bengals, I don't know, man. I think personally, whatever it is he likes to do, I think he might want to shop something around and try to bring something in. You know what I mean? So I don't know, but Bengals, I don't think they won the game yet. So they gotta figure it out. You know what I mean? They definitely gotta figure it out, and we'll see what happens. You know, they can't get out their own way right now. But Jets won the game. Did what he's supposed to do. He was the favorite, and I tell you, anytime you beat teams you're supposed to beat, that's a good win. You know, the teams you're supposed to beat, you lose to. Those be the ones that come back and bite you. Next was Pearl against Ravens, and Ravens took care. I mean, didn't I do this one already? Oh, wow, I felt like I did this. Oh, I know what I did. I did the recap already before for the Yeah, I did these already. I did the recap when I did the predictions. I did the games that was played. So yeah, I did this already. So y'all already seen that. I did that already. But I'll go through it. I'll blow through it once again. But yeah, Steelers took care of Ravens. These two know each other personally. They in the same division. I mentioned before, Ravens swept Steelers last season, but Steelers ended up winning him and beating him in the playoffs. That win in the playoffs is bigger than the 2 regular season wins. And right now, the Steelers won the first match of this season, 21-14. Next was Washington against Saints. Saints dropped to 1-3 behind this loss. Saints not having that fast start like they did last season. They might have to figure some things out sooner than later. But you know, we're gonna see what's going on with the Saints to see if they could turn that corner. Next was myself against Bucks. This is a good game. This is probably the game of the week. He was battling back and forth. I came and took the lead with like 50-something seconds left. He came down and scored a touchdown in the end with 11 seconds left in the game. He won the game. Good game. Not mad at it at all. Good game. We didn't close the deal, and we gotta, we just gotta tighten up. Next was Jaguars and Chiefs. Naruto took care of Marzelli. This is a good win for the Jags. That Chiefs offense is high powered over there, and he only allowed 14 points. So that's a credit to the Jags defense. They scheme everything they did. They supposed to did. They did it right. Good win for the Jags. Next, Packers and Lions. Packers put up 56 points. It seemed like every time Packers played on some BS, he's always managing to put 40 plus points on them. If only he could play him every week. Too bad it don't work that way. But good win for the Packers. Next, we got Cowboys and Raiders. Trey Dog remain undefeated. Oh no, they didn't even play this. Well, they was playing the game. Trey Dog was up 28, then the connection went out, so they didn't get a chance to finish that. So Trey Dog got the forced win on that one. Next was Rams. Steph Anthony shut out the Texans. Big time win from the Rams. Rams balling right now. Watch the Rams. They're not making no noise over there. They're moving quiet, but they're moving silent. Silent with the, what you call that? Silent but deadly. That's the Rams right now. They ain't making no noise, but they're definitely getting no wins. And they shut the Texans out. That's not an easy thing to do. So good win. Next was Titans. Major factor win against T. Marlin. Titans shut them down 21-7. Good win for the Titans, man. We all know T. Marlin could ball, but you know, he just took over this team. Give him a few weeks to get used to this roster, and you know, we'll see what he do moving forward. Next was Falcons and Dolphins. This game was a close game. Dolphins just came up short. Good win for the Falcons. I would have wished the Dolphins would have won it because I'm in the division with the Falcons, but good win for the Falcons. Next was Vikings and Browns. Rocket got the 7-point win. Home team won. This is a good game. Vikings, you know, they had their hands full, but they ended up pulling it out. You know, Third World, he got his little man-to-man scheme that he knows how to maneuver, and it'll be tough if you don't know what you're doing. But Vikings got the win. So moving on to week 6 now. We got Packers and Bears. Ib going against Third World, and I'm gonna go Packers in the upset in this one. I know Browns. I think the Browns got like a little loser streak. I think they lost like 2 in a row or something like that, maybe even 3 in a row. So both teams is like at that point right now where they're in the middle. It's either they're gonna move up or they're gonna move down. We'll see what happens. I like this Packers roster, man. I think he got enough to get the job done. I'm gonna go Green Bay 27, Browns 23. Browns need this win though. If he do got like 2 or 3 game losing streak going on, he's in that division with Ravens and Steelers. He need this game badly. He don't want to drop this game because that'll knock him further down in the standings over there. So this is a big game for the Browns to end that losing streak and to point things in the right direction. Next, we got America, New England Patriots going against major factor Tennessee Titans. Titans coming off a nice win over the Chargers. Pats coming off a forced win last week, but I'm gonna tell you something. Pat's been playing solid ball, man. I know they lost to the Jets week 4. But they've been playing solid ball, man. Their defense has been the MVP so far this season. Offense ain't really been giving them too much, but the defense definitely been bailing them out. And hey man, they say defense wins chips, so that's all that matters. Your defense playing good, it'll keep you in the game. This is gonna be a good game right here. I definitely think it's gonna be a good game. Titans play solid defense. Major factors are solid user anyway. I'm gonna lean Titans in this one, but I think it's gonna be close, and I think it's gonna be a little defensive battle. Give me Titans 17, Pats 13. 17-13 Titans over the Patriots. Next we got Carnage, Ravens going against Bears. Chip we trust, and this should be an interesting matchup. Both good users. Carnage, he went to the AFC Chip last season, so you know he's definitely somebody to be reckoned with. So I think this would be a good game. But I ain't gonna lie, if the Bears don't contain what the Ravens gonna bring to the table, the Bears gonna get smoked. But I know Chip. You know his pride ain't gonna allow him to just get beat like that. I could be wrong. But you know, I don't think he's gonna get smoked. But I am gonna take the Ravens in this one. I'm gonna go be more 33, Bears 25, 33-25, Ravens. Next we got Saints Dre going against Born Ready Falcons. Big game, division game. Saints is in last place right now. They are 1-3. They definitely need this win right here. This win gonna knock them further back in the division. And if Dre plan on competing in this division with Saints, Panthers, and Bucks, this is a game he needs to win. If he lose this game, I think it's gonna start to get ugly for the Saints. I gotta be honest. And I'm actually gonna go with the home team in this one. I'm gonna go Falcons. I think Dre in trouble after week 6. Unless he could pull something, unless he could pull a rabbit out the hat, I think the Falcons are gonna pull this one out. Give me Falcons 33, Saints 20. 33-20, Falcons over the Saints. Next, we got myself against Giants. Another good game. Both of us 2-2. We came off a tough loss last week against the Bucks. And the Giants. Did the Giants play last week? Did I miss that? Oh, Giants had the bye. Unless I'm blind. Yeah, Giants had a bye. So, we're both 2-2, and this will be a good game, man. Like I said, I don't do predictions with my game. I just say it was a favorite. Giants is the home team. I'm gonna say Giants favorite. Giants favored by, I'm gonna say 4 in this one. Giants favored by 4 over the Panthers. Next, we got Miami Yaba against Carlisle Tampa Bay Bucks. Go Dolphins. Go Dolphins. I'm going for Dolphins this game. Yaba's a good player. Carlisle's a good player. So this should be pretty interesting. But I think Yaba might have his hands full, because I think the way he played is kind of going to play into Carlisle's hands as far as his offense versus his defense. And I'm going to leave it at that. So I'm going to go Tampa Bay in this one. I'm going to go Tampa 28, Dolphins 14. 28-14, Bucks over the Dolphins. Next, we got Kyle Washington going against Playmaker, Philadelphia Eagles. Washington got a big win last week over the Saints. Now he's flying into Philly to take on the champs. I'm going with the champs in this one, but I'm gonna give Kyle a shot, man. I mean, look, this is a nice little test for him. You know, if he plans on competing in this NFC East division with Giants and Philly, and who else is over there? Dallas undefeated with, you know, Trey Dog. So that's a tough division he's in, man. And if he plan on competing in that division, he gotta set the tone right here. He gotta set the tone in order to show he's gonna be able to dance in that division with him. Otherwise, you know, you're looking like you're playing for the runner-up all the time. So you got to come out and make an example. This is one of them games that I will say, even if you lose, you got to lose. You got to be able to lose and be able to say we can live with that. You don't want to get punched in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? You get punched in the mouth, that's not going to do nothing for this team morale moving forward. So I'm going to take Philly, but I'm going to give Washington a shot, man. He definitely has his moments where he definitely come out looking good, and then he has his moments when, you know, he's just not playing good. The fact that he's playing the Eagles and he knows it's a division game, and if he want to make his presence felt, here you go. It's a big stage for him right here. I'm going to take Philly, but I'm going to take it to be pretty close. I'm going to take Philly 30, and I'm going to take Washington 30-21. 9-point victory for the Eagles, and I want to see if Washington can dance. I'm going to see what he got. This is going to show me what he got right here. You know, if you lose close, all right, cool. But if you get blown out, man, dangerous sign moving forward. Next, Vikings, Rocket against Jay Hooks, Bengals. If I'm Vikings, you know, I'm coming into this game feeling like don't sleep on them, but at the same time, it's our game to lose. Come in, take care of business, get out of Cincy, and get ready for week 7. I'm going to go with Vikings in this one. I think the Bengals got too many questions right now. Too many question marks, and they're going to have to make a move. And I'm not seeing no activity from them in the chat as far as trading purposes, unless they DMing on the low. But since they don't like they're really making no moves, it's only 2 weeks before trade deadline. So I'm going to go with Minnesota this week. 33 Bengals, 33-17 Vikings over the Bengals. Next, we got Jags, Naruto going against Big Rico, Buffalo Bills. Buffalo. Let me see what's going on in Buffalo. Let me see what's going on in Jacksonville, too. Let me see something real quick. Jags got 1, 2, 3, 4. Jags 4-1. Wow. Jags is balling, which I'm not surprised. I said that Jags is gonna be my team to make the playoffs next season. They came up short last season. I picked them to make the playoffs this season. So far, they 4-1. They definitely off to a great start. Let's see what's going on out in Buffalo right now. Bills. Oh wow, Bills are 3-2. All right, cool. Both teams over 500. All right. Man, I just played Naruto in the other league too, man. And he ended up beating me. And I was telling him that, yo, my girl was talking my head off from the kickoff till when their coaches met at midfield after the game. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, he running the ball down my throat, and I'm just all off balance, all out of whack. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm still thinking about that loss. Like, come on, we just let them just do whatever on the ground to us, man. But Naruto balling, man. He 4-1. So you got 4-1 going against 3-2. I'm going with the road team, man. Jags playing great ball right now. Buffalo playing good ball too, but Jags playing great ball. You know what I'm saying? Jags is they're 4-1. You know what I'm saying? They had a division with the Titans, and what's interesting, that whole division was turned upside down last season. Everybody was under 500. Titans didn't get over 500 till late in the season, but right now, Jags and Titans doing what they do. And I think the Texans is right there with them too. He's probably a game or two behind them. But yeah, man, glad to see Bills got a winning record at the moment. You know what I'm saying? Keep it up. Keep up the good work. You know, unfortunately, still a lot of football left, so you can go from playing good ball to all of a sudden playing terrible ball. But I'm going with the Jags, man. I like the way them young boys playing. Like I said, he had a nice off season, and it's paying off right now. The money is well spent. So give me Jags this week. 24-16 Jags over the Bills. Next we got Chiefs, Marzelli going against Pearl, Pittsburgh Steelers. Marzelli coming off a loss last week. Steelers coming off a big win over Carnage and the Baltimore Ravens. Chiefs, I don't really like what I'm seeing with the Chiefs right now, so I don't know, man. I'm going with the Steelers. I don't know. I got too many head scratches going on with Kansas City right now, and they on the road going against Pearl. Man, if he don't come in with no type of defensive scheme, he gonna get beat like a drum. I'm going Pittsburgh in this one. I'm gonna go Pitt. 33 Chiefs 16. 33-16 Steelers over the Chiefs. Next we got Seahawks, Murph going against Bay Boy Relly, Cardinals. These two played 2 weeks ago, and Arizona won 6-3. Baseball score, right? It's a defensive battle. Cardinals undefeated, by the way. Cardinals is one of the two teams undefeated. And I'm gonna go Cardinals won the first one. Look, if the Seahawks won the first one, I'd have took the Cardinals this time. You know, because I wouldn't think the Seahawks will sweep the Cards. And I don't think the Cardinals going to sweep the Seahawks. But if he does sweep the Seahawks, let me tell you something. If the Cards win this game, that division is in trouble. Because, you know, like I say, man, confidence is everything. And they just played 2 weeks ago. It was a defensive battle. Don't get me wrong. 6-3, anybody could have won. But it was only one winner. It can only be one winner. You know, Cardinals won that game. If the Cardinals win this game, I'm telling you, they're gonna go on one. You understand what I'm saying? They're gonna go on one. I'm here to tell you now, if Cardinals could win this game over Seahawks, they're gonna go on one, man. In my other league, Rocket played Playmaker, the champ, right? And Rocket was 0-2 at the time. And I said if Rocket can pull out a win over Playmaker, his confidence going to skyrocket, and he's going to win about 5 or 6 in a row. Well, Rocket won the game, and guess what? Rocket's on the 4-game win streak in my other league. I'm telling you, man, I know my league. You know what I'm saying? I already know what we going down. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you right now, if the Cardinals could win this game and sweep the Seahawks, that's going to be big for that Cardinals locker room. Trust me when I tell you. You know, you might even see a really special video out if we sweep the Seahawks. So this game, I'm definitely intrigued to see. You know, definitely, most definitely, I'm definitely intrigued to see this. But like I said, I'm going with Seahawks this time, just because I don't think the Cardinals going to sweep them. But I think it's going to be close. I mean, they just played 6-3. How many more points they going to score? You know, if they just had a 6-3 game. I'm going to go Seahawks, but I think it's going to be low scoring again. I think it'll be a little bit more points scored this time, but I think the Seahawks going to get them this time. I'm going to go Seattle 17, Cardinals 14, 3-point win. Next, we got Chargers and Broncos. T. Marlin just joined the league. Lost his first game last week. Lowski didn't play his game last week. I didn't even hear from him. I don't even think the Patriots. I gotta reach out to the Patriots to ask him, did he even hear back from the Broncos? Because if he never heard back from the Broncos, then I'm gonna have to get at the Broncos. I'm gonna have to give him a Roger Goodell special phone call. I already told you guys, I can't have y'all in here just taking up a team. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather it just say CPU before I have somebody take a team and they're not playing. I mean, you know, you can't just be giving out forced wins to your opponent. Now, I'm not really saying that's the deal with Lowski. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying I know he didn't play Patriots last week. And I remember the Patriots saying, give me the force. He never heard from Denver. Now, if he didn't hear from Denver, I got to find out that's a problem. You understand what I'm saying? All I ask for is for communication. I'm fine if you tell me you can't play your next 2 or 3 games. Listen, I got stuff going on right now. I'm going to need like 2 or 3. I'm going to miss like my next 2 or 3. That's fine. But I can't have you just here on a mute. You know, nobody hearing from you, and meanwhile, your opponent getting forced wins. We're not here for that. We're here to compete. You understand what I'm saying? We're here to compete because, like I say, it's not fair to a guy if 2 guys is fighting for a wild card spot, and one guy's schedule is playing against other guys who's trying to get in. Then you got the other guy who's fighting with the wild card spot. He playing against guys who got no chance to make the playoffs. Nah, I need them guys who not in the playoffs to still play their game. This is why I'm offering incentives and stuff like that. We try to make everybody work, man. We don't want nobody getting the red carpet rolled out for them to make the playoffs. So I'm gonna see what's going on with Lowski, man. I gotta make a call. I gotta give him a Goodell phone call special. You know, and just check his temperature. You know what I'm saying? Find out what's going on. You know, you ain't played last week. Everything cool? You know, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'm good. All right, cool. No problem. But if you go MIA, you know, you can't do that. You gotta at least reach out, let somebody know something, man. We trying to have active plays over here. We trying to keep these leagues rocking and rolling. We want everybody to play every week, but I understand with life, that's impossible. There's always going to be a lot of times that somebody didn't get to play, but there should be no reason that you don't just say nothing. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You ain't going to play all the time, but if you know you're in the league, you should at least just reach out to the commission or your opponent and let them know something. You know what I mean? But yeah, Lowski, I'll be hitting you up, bro, just to check your temperature. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you've been not playing. You've been playing as far as I know, but I know you ain't played last week. And you know what? I'd rather catch things too early than catch it too late. But if this game get played, I will go with the Chargers in this one. And I'm going to go with the Chargers. I'll go 32 to 18. 32-18, Chargers over the Broncos. Oh, this game got knocked out the way. Cowboys balling right now, man. Trey Dog Him and Cardinals is the only undefeated teams, and Trey Dog won again. It's up to the Cardinals now. Like I said, we want to see who gonna be last man standing, being undefeated. It's a good win for the Cowboys. Steph Anthony been playing good ball. You know what I'm saying? He been playing great ball actually. And this win, I tell you one thing, this win helps out the Cardinals and the Seahawks. You know what I mean? It makes it better for them. You know that the Rams lost, but yeah, big time win for the Cowboys, man. He only allowed 14 points. That defense showed up. Cowboys ran for over a buck, almost passed for two. They had everything going. Rams ran for 95 yards, not bad, almost a buck. Passed for 123. They just couldn't really generate nothing. You know, this looked like one of them games where it was just empty calories. You know what I'm saying? Because Cowboys didn't have that much yards more than them, but yet the score tells you different. So it's one of them games that's empty calories, man. You know, for the Rams, but not the end of the world. It's only one loss for him. You know what I'm saying? Well, not one loss, but I'm saying, like, you know, it's only a loss added to his record. Ain't the end of the world, but big time win for the Cowboys, man. Trey Dog looking focused right now. Like I said, him and Cardinals, the only two standing undefeated teams. And I got the Cardinals losing this week, but only because I don't see him sweeping the Seahawks. But again, if the Cardinals sweep the Seahawks, I'm telling you, Relly's going to go on a nice little win streak, because confidence is everything, man. I keep telling y'all that, and I see that's the problem with some guys who's constantly losing. They ain't got no confidence. You can see it in their play calling, you know. And I ain't even trying to be funny. You can see it in their play calling, man. They ain't got no swag. They ain't got that spark, you know. I mean, man, what's going on? You had a spark when you first started. Now you just garbage, you know. Like, come on, baby, y'all gotta wake it up. I'm rooting for these teams that be losing. You know, I'm rooting for y'all. You know, I ain't against y'all, but y'all gonna have to do something, man. They gotta call an audible, for real. And I ain't talking about call an audible on the play. I'm talking about call an audible on your whole scheme, your whole style. Ain't working. Get rid of it. Throw it out the window. Come up with something different. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm rooting for y'all, man. I'm rooting for the guys at the bottom of the barrel, man. I'm rooting for y'all to pull it together, you know. Ain't looking good, you know what I'm saying? Looking good at all. Look like every coach that's coming in getting fired, you know. So y'all gotta wake it up, man. But next is Colts K-Lou going against Nabakumbi. 49ers, Nab been out of town as far as I heard. I heard he been out of town. I don't think he back yet still, because I haven't been seeing him in the chat or anything. But if this game get played, I'm gonna go with the Colts, man. Nab ain't been playing with no. Nabakumbi's another one. He ain't been playing with no swag. He ain't been playing with no spark. He ain't been playing with no high morale. He ain't been playing with no confidence. You know what I mean? They ain't getting it done, bro. Colts got some nice victories on his resume this season. It's early, but you know, I've been seeing them out there trying to make it do what it do. So if they play this week, I'm going with the Colts, man. And I'll go Colts in this one if they play 31-21. I just want to give a quick look at these standards real quick before I log off. See what's going on with these standards and these divisions right now, because you know, I believe most of these divisions are close right now. That's just what I'm guessing, but we're gonna find out right now. So far, AFC North, Ravens and Steelers, two top dogs over there. Browns on a 3-game losing streak, third world. He was 2-0. Now he's 2-3. When you're in a division with Ravens and Steelers, you can't afford to have no 3-game losing streak. And I think the Browns know that. He got to win this week. You know what I'm saying? He got to win this week. Otherwise, he's burying himself more and more. But right now, Ravens and Steelers looking like, you know, it's going to come down to the final couple of weeks of the season. AFC South, we got Jags 4-1. See, this whole division look different now, except the Colts. I thought K-Lou must have been winning in the other league, because he's 1-4. Or unless he only got one win. That's the last time I seen him win. Not sure. But this AFC South, the whole division was under 500 all season. So, right now they're all doing good, except for the Colts. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for the Colts to pull it off. He won his first game, lost 4 straight after that. Jags 4-1. He won 3 straight. Titans 3-2, Texas 3-2. This division look like it's gonna come down also to the second half. But my prediction is by the time we get to the second half of the season, I think one of these three is gonna fall further behind. That's my prediction at the moment. AFC East. Oh wow, solid division. Bills 3-2. That's Big Rico. I know ain't too many times you look up and see your name, see your team at the top of the division. So I'm pretty sure you need to take a picture of this, bro, and build on this. Looking at this picture right now, Rico, this got to make your confidence go through the roof. You got to feel some type of way about this. You understand? Because you haven't been having too much playoff success, like making the playoffs and stuff like that. Right about now, you 3-2, you in first. Hey man, that's something. That's a good sight to see. You know what I mean? That's a good sight to see. So then you got Pats 3-2, Jets 3-2, Dolphins 2-2. This whole division is solid right now. Jets won his last two. He was 1-2. Now he's 3-2, and Bills on a 3-game win streak. And this whole division is close, man. I definitely think also in this division as well, by the time we get to the second half of the season, I think two teams in this division is going to fall further behind, and it's going to start looking like a two-man race. That's my prediction. I could be wrong, but we're going to see. We're going to see what happens. Over here in the AFC West, wow, the AFC West this year looking like the AFC South last season. Everybody under 500. The Broncos 2-3. Chiefs 1-4. That's Marzelli. Chargers is T. Marlin just took over, and Raiders is Scott. I think my prediction right now, T. Marlin gonna come and he's gonna take over this division. That's my prediction right now. Chargers gonna win this division. Marzelli, I don't know what's going on with you, bro. You 1-4. You got the Chiefs looking real bad over there with the Chiefs, man. Like, you're another one that might need to push a button and make something happen, shake up that roster a little bit. But everybody's done bad right now in this division. But I think before you know, when you look up and revisit this division, Chargers will be on top of that division. That's my prediction for that division. NFC North, Packers 3-2. Vikings tied with them at 2-2. Packers is Ib, Vikings is Rocket, Detroit is BS, Bears is Chip. I think you're 0-4, Chip. Oh, hold on, Chip. You might be another one, man. I might need to get a phone call special from Mr. Cadell. Because you 0-4, and I know you better than that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't an 0-4 type of dude. My guess is you ain't played no games yet. Let's see, Chip. We're about to see what's going on with you right now. Because you might get that phone call too, man. Like, you my man, 50 grand, but I can't afford. Yep, Chip, you ain't played no games yet, bro. That's why you 0-4. Come on, I can't have that, man. Like, all you gotta do is just reach out and let me know, man. If y'all can't play, y'all can't play. But, come on, like, to just be here taking up a team, it's too many guys in these leagues that I could reach out to that'll be willing to get down. You know what I'm saying? People been asking me about spots in my leagues, you know what I'm saying? But we just been full. But man, I got to start making room, because we can't just have nobody, like I said, ain't no tanking in no week 5. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear that. And then I definitely want to hear about nobody tanking when I went 0-5 in my own league, and Major went 1-5 also, and he bounced back and made the playoffs, and I made the playoffs. So I don't hear about no tanking. So we ain't playing that tanking stuff. You dudes got to play. You know what I mean? So that's just what it is, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nothing personal. It's strictly business. You know what I'm saying? Strictly business over here. We just trying to run a active league. That's it, man. You know what I'm saying? Nobody that's going to come jump in the chat talking about who I play when it's advanced day. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta get it together. But Chip, you will be hearing from me, bruh. Let me see what division we got left. I just did the NFC North, right? Yeah. So yeah, Packers and Vikings right now. They the two top dogs over there. Packers won 3 straight, which means he started out 0-2. So look how fast Look how fast you could turn your season around with 3 wins in a row. You know, keep that in mind. New teams that be at the bottom of the division, nice couple of little win streaks, you back in it. NFC South, my division. You got Bucks, Carlisle, Falcons, Born Ready, Panthers, myself, 1-3 Saints. That's Dre. Solid division. Carlisle's 4-1 right now. Man, we really tight. We lost that game at the end to him with 11 seconds left. It's all right. We'll get him. You know what I mean? We'll get him. We dropped our last 2. We was 2-0. We dropped our last 2. We got to turn that around. You know what I'm saying? We got to turn that around. And, you know, we got a nice little division over here, so we can't afford to just be putting up no losses. We got to get it together, and we got to get it together sooner than later. NFC East, Cowboys 6-0. One of the 2 undefeated teams that's left. Then you got football team Washington. That's Kyle. Then you got Giants 2-2. That's Money Mascot. And then you got the champ, Playmaker at 2-2. The champ been taking some losses lately, man. But you know what? It happens. You know what I'm saying? It happens, and taking a loss, it's not the end of the world, and it's not the fact that you lose, what you take from the loss. You know what I'm saying? So I expect to play the champ to bounce back and you know, get it going over there in that division. Because right now, Cowboys looking like they mean business. And oh yeah, by the way, Cowboys beat the Eagles already once. So Trey Dog looking like he out for blood this season. He definitely on one right now. 6-game win streak. Knocked off the champ already. They only played one more time. And, you know, he's setting the tone for this division, letting these guys know, like, listen, you guys can't afford to be putting up no losing streaks because I'm trying to take off. But, you know, it's so much football left that Cowboys 6-0 right now in first place. These next 5-6 weeks, he could easily drop down to third. You know, so it's a solid division right here. But Cowboys on top of their game right now. Then you got the NFC West. That's really Cardinals. He's the other undefeated team I was talking about that I've been mentioning. Then you got the Rams. You see what I'm saying? Steph Anthony was 4-1. Now he's 4-2. Seahawks, Murph 2-2. 0-5. Abercrombie. You know, ain't looking good for him. Matter of fact, 49ers could kiss the division goodbye. You know, he's looking like he might have to get a wild card spot, and that might be even a third wild card spot. But he's going to have to get some wins. And if he's not back in town, he's going to be 0-6. His season's going to be pretty much done. You know, but he's different because he's away right now. So with these other guys getting a phone call from Mr. Cadell, that's Nab is not in that same boat because he's away. You know, but to you guys that I don't know nothing about, that just ain't been playing or, you know, ain't been saying nothing, you know, which is 2 guys right now, y'all be hearing from me tomorrow, first thing in the morning while I'm drinking my tea with lemon. Yeah, Cardinals balling right now, man. I'm telling you, and I already told you, Cardinals got a chance to put Seahawks in a uncomfortable position. Cause if he win this game, he's 6-0, and Seahawks dropped to 2-3. And I just told you, I personally think if the Cards win this game, I think he's gonna go on a nice little win streak, which means that I don't think Seattle's gonna catch him. You know, so this is a big game, man. Cardinals got a chance to really like set the tone in this division as well, especially with the Rams just losing. You know, so this is a big moment for Relly. You know what I'm saying? Big moment. I'm sure he's ready for the spotlight. You know, he gotta be. He didn't want to be posting all these videos. Really love the spotlight. So now that he got it, what he gonna do with it? We gotta find out. That's the interesting game though. Cardinals and Seahawks. I'm definitely looking forward to that. You know, I gotta see that one. But Cardinals balling right now, man. They're on top of their game. They made a lot of moves in the offseason. They brought in new pieces. They brought in Jamal Adams. They brought in Levante David. Who else? They brought in Julio. They've been bringing in studs, man. And right now, all the buttons they push been the right buttons. Obviously, look at their record. It's self-explanatory. So Cards balling right now, man. The Rams right there on his back too. I knew Steph Anthony. I knew he had like one loss in his record. That's what I'm saying. This loss against the Cowboys is a tough loss. But you know, if the Cardinals could lose this week, Steph Anthony is right back. Is right back where he just was, one game out. But yeah, man. So pardon me. So yeah, you know, we in week 6. So just like I said in my other league, about week 8 or week 9, I will be going live doing the mid-season report. You know, speaking on things like who's the biggest surprise so far this season, who's the biggest disappointment, you know, who's looking like Super Bowl contenders, who's looking like Super Bowl pretenders, you know, we're gonna talk about all of that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about all of that when we go live. And I'm definitely gonna bring another guest on here with me. Probably the next time I go live, I'm gonna have a surprise guest on here with me. We're gonna keep that going. Like I said, my goal is to get everybody that's in the league on the show. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we're about to get that popping again. And yeah, man. So like I said, we're gonna have mid-season report coming in about 2 weeks. Or maybe I might do it this weekend. It'll probably be better for me to do it this weekend, you know, because if I wait till like week 8 or week 9, that's next week during the week, and I probably have games to play, so I won't have the time to do it like that, you know. But yeah, man, mid-season report will be coming this weekend. So, matter of fact, Saturday. I'll do it Saturday along when I do it with my other league. So yeah, man. Great job, guys. Most of the games still been being knocked out, regardless of a few. You know, and we balling right now, man. We looking good over here. You know, league is moving smooth. You guys making me look better. You know, with everything that y'all participate with. Oh yeah, and I'll put it in the chat. Week 7 is throwback week. Week 7 is throwback week. I want to see everybody in their throwbacks. Put on your throwback unis. Week 7 throwback week. I'll be putting in the chat. Don't worry, you'll see it for those that haven't watched the cast, or you might have seen it and then forgot. Week 7 throwback week. Everybody put their throwbacks on. You know, who knows? If everybody put their throwbacks on, everybody might get a little treat. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, might do something special for everybody. If everybody throw their throwback unis on. So week 7 throwback unis, man. Let me see them throwbacks. I don't care if they're ugly or not. Pittsburgh got some ugly throwbacks. They got them bumblebee joints. I hate those, but we don't care. We want to see them. We want to see the throwback unis. Everybody, throwback unis. Week 7. That's the week we doing throwback week. Week 7 throwback week, and you know, we gonna keep it moving. We're gonna keep it rolling. Good job knocking out these games. And to you guys that's struggling right now, don't be scared to make a trade. Don't be scared to shake up the roster. Don't be scared to get rid of your best player. Yeah, I said it. Don't be scared to get rid of your best player, because you got to understand this. If you have a team where you feel like you got a lot of holes, sometimes it's better to get. Sometimes it's not always good to have one great player. Sometimes it is. You know, you can always build around that great player, but sometimes it's good to get rid of that one great player to bring in 3 good players. You understand what I'm saying? So keep that in mind, man. To you guys that be losing, you know, and struggling, you know, keep in mind, don't be afraid to put your best player on the trading block. You know what I'm saying? If you saying, yo, I ain't got no cornerbacks, I ain't got no linebackers, I ain't got no receivers, and guess what? You might have a dope pass rusher. Guess what? Put that pass rusher on the block with a draft pick. Go get you 3 good players. Go get you 3 good players in positions you said you got holes in. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you got that one good player with nothing else around it, you know, you ain't succeeding anyway. So don't be afraid to make a trade. You know what I'm saying? Just don't make dumb trades. You know what I'm saying? Make trades that make sense. You know what I'm saying? But again, you gotta have a scheme, man. You gotta have a scheme, and you gotta have identity. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of these guys don't have no identity. You know, it's like you look at the game and you be like, yo, what you was thinking about? You know what I'm saying? You gotta have an identity, and after you have an identity, you gotta have a scheme to match the identity. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, and I'm talking to the bottom guys, man. The bottom guys, y'all the guys that I'm rooting for. So, I need to see y'all do something, man. Let me see something. I can put up a trade alert in the chat. Something. Breaking news. Let me see something. Like, let me know. You know, you got to understand, when you play these franchises, it's not about just playing on the field. You got to play off the field. We everything rolling into one. We the coach, we the player, and we the GM. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, you got to play your games, but you also got to manage your roster off the field. You know? So, when you see all these guys making trades, what do you think they're making trades for? They're trying to boost up their roster. They're trying to put a strength into where they feel like there's a weakness at. You understand what I'm saying? You guys got to get in on it. Off season, I need to see you guys that be loose. I need to see y'all win some top guys for free agency bids. Like, what are y'all holding y'all money for? You understand? I'm not saying to spend it all, but come on. I need to see some of you guys who be constantly losing. I need to see y'all bringing a big fish in the off season. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, come on. Don't be afraid to spend no money. You know, spend that money, man. Like, you know, what y'all waiting for? So, I'm just rooting for the bottom guys, man. I'm rooting for the bottom guys to pick it up, pull off some upsets, but, you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But, yeah, man, I don't want to talk y'all ear off. I held y'all enough. This week 6, Money Mascot, we dance, bruh. But, yeah, this week 6, and I'll see y'all week 7. Till then, I'm Ghost.